That's my wife driving our camper across Red Bridge on the Manistee River. The last time the two of us were here on this trail ended in the emergency room. I came back to run it. Well, I made a serious wrong turn. Hey, we are gearing up to head up north to Manistee. Tomorrow I'll be doing that run I had talked about last weekend, the Manistee River Trail run. So it is Friday right now. We are packing up real quick. Gonna hit me sick. Yeah, it takes about a couple hours to get up there, but we are both excited. Nina was excited. But yeah, this will be fun. And you can see the camper is ready to go and running. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun weekend. Well, here we are eating dinner. We were supposed to go to a place called Blue Water. I'm not sure, cafe or restaurant or grill or whatever it is, but it is right here on Manistee Lake, and I think this is Rockford, just off the Beltline near Grand Rapids. But they wouldn't allow a dog in, even though their website says they allow dogs on their patio. We wanted to eat on the patio. So we are enjoying Pokey Toki, which is just great. Poke bowls is fine with me. Stacey's loving hers, I'm loving mine, so cool.
Hey, little dandelion, through the cracks in the sidewalk, growing in silence, wearing your yellow crown. Hey, little dandelion, they kicked you for no reason, gather up your pieces, still you hold your ground. Hey, little dandelion.
Morning, everyone. I'm off on my run today, this Manistee River Trail run. I'm still in the campground. Look at this badass setup. Porsche, a couple dirt bikes. That's pretty cool. This campground's really nice. It's a national forest campground. It's pretty quiet. Almost all the sites are picked or taken. So it is kind of busy, but they're all chill people. No one's running crazy generators or anything. But yeah, nice campground. I'm gonna hit this first 10 miles and I'll meet Stacey at what's called Red Bridge, and then yeah, I'll have some lunch and then I'll hit the rest of it back to this campground. So it'll be 20 plus miles for the whole thing, but it should be a good run. We got a couple little kids hiking the trail. Alright, so I have not made it to the trailhead yet. I'm still hiking from the campground to the trailhead. It's been, about 2.25 kilometers, which whatever, that's not anything compared to adding to this whole entire hike or run. But it's pretty. The trail is really tight with foliage, but that just makes me not run so fast so I don't get tired out. So but yeah, I'll show you guys this cool bridge here in a minute, and that really is the start of the hike. It's me. I am running from the furthest northern point at one of the bridges, south on the the North Country Trail. I'm taking that south down to Red Bridge, and then I'm taking Red Bridge. I'm gonna from there head north on the Manistee River Trail back to this campground. So yeah, all in all, it'll be fun today. It's really pretty. It's not too hot. It's extremely humid, but it'll be a good day.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lines.
You got a couple guys fishing off the bridge. There's my sign for my North Country Trail. There's a pretty Manistee River. Both sides of it. So this is where this run officially starts. this is where I have a all trails plug. So at this point where these three trails meet, there's a regular trailer road walks off to the road, but I have the North Country Trail, Manistee River Trail, and this other trail that all meet together. So I had to pull out the All Trails app to figure out which way to go. So if you don't have the app, download it and use my link in the description. They just had some pretty hard rainfalls and flooding here that caused some damage. You can see. Well, again, I will definitely say make sure you're taking some form of a map or GPS. I just used my phone again on All Trails app because that area was really confusing. I had to take this smaller little trail off of one of the service roads to get to the North Country Trail. So it's not just a direct connection from the North Country Trail to the Manistee River Trail. There's a separate little trail that takes you down maybe a half a mile path to the trail. Well, I made a serious wrong turn and I am bushwhacking currently, trying to find the trail, but that's what I'm going through. I don't know where I messed up. I messed up somewhere. I was trying to follow all trails, but we'll keep going. It looked like I'm going in the right direction. Well, one thing about being lost is sometimes you stumble upon some really pretty things. That's really pretty. Yay, this is the actual trail. Just did some serious bushwhacking and got lost, but luckily big uphill. Luckily I hit my All Trails app and started recording my walk, so I got, and plus my GPS on my watch. So I'll have to check out what I did wrong later when I get back. The cool thing about this side of the river trail, so the North Country Trail, is you get to look down. It's got a good elevation to it down to the Manistee River. The only bad thing is that you have a good 10 miles with no chances to get water. So if you're hiking, that could be bad. I do carry a filter with me everywhere, and I have 3 liters of water with me, so I'll be all right. But that is definitely something that if you're hiking this trail, you want to keep in mind. And that's why I chose to run this section first, because I can take all my water with me, meet Stacey at the halfway point, and then I have a good refresh on my water. And on the whole part I'm gonna be the most tired, there's chances to get in filter water. So, but yeah, this trail is nice. It's not too hot, like I've already said, and I'm enjoying it. Nature is awesome. Here is one of the few water spots. You can see it's pretty dry, but again, here's one of those bridges that I love to take video of. They're always pretty, especially in the middle of the forest like this. Quick story about this trailhead here. Back a few years ago, so one of our first backpacking trips, to kind of see if it was something she liked to do, because she had never been backpacking before. We did this. This is like the quintessential backpacking trip in Michigan. This whole loop. You can do it in 2 days, camp one night, 2 days, whatever. But did it, went up the opposite what we're doing today. So we started at Red Bridge and then came up, camped just south of the bridge that we just crossed, and camped there overnight. It was awesome, beautiful, quiet, right by the river. Got up the next morning, ate some food real quick, started hiking. Well, that's 7 kilometers from the site we stayed at, and she looked like she wasn't feeling very well. And I asked her what was going on, Oh, she said, oh, nothing. So we started again. Well, now she's moving at like a super fast pace, and I'm barely keeping up with her. So, oh, another hiker. Anyways, back to my story. There's lots of hikers on this today. But yeah, so we continue on. We get about halfway through the second day, so like 5 or 6 miles from the trailhead or trail ending, or where we parked our vehicle the day before. And she tells me, I think I have a urinary tract infection. I'm like, what? You should have told me that before we go out into the bush, because this next 5 miles we're on is the most remote, no cell signal, and the toughest. No water. I mean, I did filter and bottle up a bunch of water to take with us for the the duration of the day, but so I tell her, you know what, screw it. I throw my pack on top of, or I throw her pack on top of my pack, and told her that way at least you have less weight to carry. Well, again, she went off on like crazy speed. Me trying to keep up with 2 packs on my back, and man, it's on one point I thought we were going to have to airlift her out, but we got to the end of the trail. She hauled ass to the car, got in the car, laid down, went to sleep. I ended up taking her to the emergency room, and she was right. She had a kidney infection, so she got put on some meds and antibiotics, and end of the story was good. But yeah, I saw that trailhead and it made me think of that. Whew. Look at that. That's from that storm that came through at some point this early spring. Knocked down a lot of trees. Alright, at the toughest part of the trail now, which is like mile 8, I think. It's all uphill, which is great because I need the training on it. But it does kick ass, or kick your ass, I should say. But yeah, just plugging away. Alright, okay, I'm almost to the halfway point, and the hills are killing me, but I wanted to get out there. My IT band I can kind of feel. That's what really bothered me in my ultra. The Yeti trail race, that seems to be okay. I can feel it, but it's not like it hurts. But whew, I can't wait to change my shirt, get something to eat, get something cold to drink. Yeah. Whew, I made it. And it is 19 kilometers, not like 14 kilometers like they said. But I am totally ready for something cold to drink, something to eat. But I don't see our camper, so we'll look around for that. Great timing on her part. She's just pulling in here. You can see our truck in the background. Here's the river. I met up with Stacey. I got a sandwich, some water, 2 waters actually, an apple. Loaded back up with snacks and waters. Now I am back on. This is the trail that actually is right, and it's 10 miles. So last one said it was 10 miles, and it ended up being like 20K. So I don't know what that is in miles, but it's definitely not 10 miles. So I definitely think I might be jumping in that river at the end of this, because it was hot as all hell when I was done. But it's still a beautiful day. My legs feel tired, but not totally juiced. So I'm gonna walk a little bit because I ate a lot of food, and then we're gonna hit this. Hopefully get it done in a couple hours, and I could say I've done this trail. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and so far so good. I don't know if you can see that, but that was the truck camper. That was pretty cool. Oh, even though I'm trying to run and be quick, you still have to stop for views like that. Oh. The good thing about doing that tough part first is I'm tired, so I don't mind stopping at these beautiful viewpoints and taking a minute. Oh, that's awesome. For any of you that don't know what the Manistee River Trail is, it's this trail in northern Michigan. By the main town is Manistee, but it follows the Manistee River along the east bank and has all kinds of little tributary rivers that go around it that just make it a really cool hike. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in real life. That was pretty cool. Real quick, I stopped this little stream here. I didn't film it because I just wanted to get it done. Filled up both my water flasks. I was completely out, but that's the good thing about this side of the river is that there's lots of water access and you can filter water and have some fresh, cold, filtered stream water. Hey, this is a quick place to tell you about one of my sponsors for this video. Membrane Solutions. They make water bottles in different filters that you filter water with. So when I'm not running and have the space, I carry water bottles similar to this where I can filter water and drink it from a stream or a lake. But yeah, that way I have nice, clean, filtered water anywhere you go. Filtered water. Yum. Cold stream water. So if you want to get one of these filters for yourself, these water bottles and filter combination, there will be a link in the description to my Amazon storefront, and that's where you can pick one up. Okay, note to self, or note to whatever, this might not end up in the film, but mile or kilometer 30 IT band on my left side started bothering me, so I'm walking the rest of the way because I really don't want to be injured for anything. So, but enjoying a snack. I got 5K left, I think, which is a big accomplishment for me. But yeah, so yeah. That's what we call a waterfall in lower Michigan. Wanted to do a quick check-in. It is kilometer 3269. It's going good. My left knee is still bothering me a little bit, but it's still a beautiful trail. Get to see all these people having lots of fun on there. So yeah, no. I'm just plugging along. I think this is 35 kilometers will be the end. So I'm hoping that's what it is, but this trail has always been a mystery and it never seems like it's always the correct amount of distance that the internet says. So we'll find out. I'm really hoping it's 35 because I'm ready to be done. Maybe jump in that water and swim. Hey, so as you can see, we are camping currently. Again, this is another weekend. I am currently editing the videos at this point in time. But I realized that I did not explain what was going on in this time warp. So near the end of the trail, Stacey called me and she was stuck in the mud, pretty stuck in the mud. So I got to the end of the trail and then found her. She was about a mile further to the west where the trailhead was, and you can see here she was definitely stuck in the mud. So we got the help of some passerbys, some really nice friendly people, locals to the area. They helped pull us out with a nice strap, and then we went back to camp, and I was so dead tired from the run that we just had dinner and then hung out and had a fire. And then here coming up next is where we went to a restaurant in the morning and had breakfast. So we stopped just south of our campground and are getting some breakfast. We don't normally eat breakfast, but we have no coffee. I forgot to pack coffee, but yeah, so we're gonna eat some breakfast and I'm sure it's gonna be great. So there's some debate over whether this is a fat coyote or a bear. What do y'all think? Time warp, it's the next day. We went to that restaurant we showed you, and then we got home and of course got to get ready for work and all that fun stuff. But I did want to show you a little bit. I did not get as much footage as I wanted of that because I was trying to help Stacey get unstuck. But you can see clearly that the bumper's jacked and the camper is completely muddy. The side of the truck is muddy. Yeah, she was buried pretty good. So the video I just showed you is a little bit of what happened. She avoided a mud puddle and she got stuck in like a swampish area. So whatever happens when you do some off-roading and Forest Service road stuff. But we're back home, and I'm glad you guys watched. Hope you enjoy the show, and yeah, I'll see you on the trail.